Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, commanders and ambassadors of our star nations of infinite light. As we enter the solstice gateway of divine stillness, our local Solaris continues to envelop Mother Earth and all her children of the sun with gamma solar flashes of cosmic rays of transformation, releasing 4 C-class solar flares and another trinity of M-class flares, with the most powerful maxing at M6.4 at 9:38 UTC. We also witness the spike in the heartbeat of Gaia, appearing on the Schumann charts at 11 Hz, followed by 12 hours of blackout as we go through a quantum shift through the still 0-point center of the space-time continuum as we create a higher dimensional anchor point to navigate through to manifest our new heaven upon the new earth. As the eagle flies with the condor in divine union, we hold the sacred fires within our heart centers to blaze this realm and all sentient beings with the holy rays of freedom, joy, and peace, to usher in our new golden age of enlightenment and eternal life for all our good people of Terra Nova Gaia Galactica, Mothership 33 of our heavenly Legion of Light. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am paulwhitegoldeagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with primedisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred newearth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of the solstice gateway. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Star of the Light Blue Rose Oracles. As the collective field continues to fracture under the weight of disconnection, distortion, polarity, and fear, you are being called to hold something different, not as bypassing, but as a bridge between love and disconnection, unity and separation. You came here to stabilize the higher vision, to keep the blueprint alive within the heart, and to choose presence over reaction, and to remain conscious of what you imprint through your words, thoughts, and actions, especially in moments where the external reality pulls hardest at the old survival threads. The world stage is shifting through chaos and crumbling systems. But you're not here to collapse with it. You are here to be the point of steadiness, where separation meets unity, and fear meets the field of love held through the body of someone who remembers. This is why the older survival drivers are breaking apart, and this is why the familiar patterns no longer hold. You are stepping into a deeper alignment where truth is not an idea, but a lived frequency you hold, and where integrity moves through your choices and the energetic foundation you create in the unseen as part of the collective stabilization of what comes next. Hold love in your heart, send love to all, and hold the vision of a higher timeline of unity and peace in your heart. And today from Divine Star of the Light Sophie Gregoire, today's oracle, center yourself. Let it all come up. The grief, the knowing, beauty, and bigness are coming. The loss, the disorientation, the anticipation. All is there and all is holy. You might feel like on the edge, on the verge of changes and movements that may be coming faster than you thought. Do not doubt the path, and don't doubt yourself. Your intuition led you right. The way you reclaimed your power was great, long overdue even. When you receive the next physical steps, get there for good. You will know how relevant, sacred, and key this all was. Believe. And today from Divine Star of the Light Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 6/16/25. While trying very hard to not sound too dramatic, I can say that nothing would surprise me today. From alien invasion to space-time disruption to the zombie apocalypse, today's numbers have room for anything. Will anything weird happen? I guess that depends on your definition of weird and whatever soul growth you signed on for. Today we have the tower smashing, demon chasing, 16/7 partnering with the powerhouse master builder 22/4 who doesn't mind tearing things down before it rebuilds. Your right action is to let your five senses and your common sense guide you. If it's close enough to see, hear, and touch, then you'll have something to work with. Otherwise, it's all just hearsay. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, Lightworker 4444. The light of a billion suns fills us. The great Mother of Compassion has returned to share her love and golden harmonics with her children. For you see, the Mother Creator's energy was suppressed for what seems to have been an eternity. Yet it is now she returns brilliantly in a dazzling display of light optics and a flood of unconditional love frequencies for humanity. It is now the Divine Feminine rising in the self of humanity, rises in the hearts and minds of men, women, and children, and in the inner planet and grid systems of the earth. The Divine Feminine electroconductivity of her love and light divinity merges with the circuitry of the Divine Masculine in a dance of flames. The Holy Spirit's light of truth engulfs the earth for all to see. Oh, the beautiful spectacle of rainbow light from this dance illuminates the hearts and minds of humanity, balancing energy centers, throwing off any vestigial suppressions, transmuting the entirety of their beings to light. The light has risen. Mother, Father, Daughter, and Son, the Holy Trinity becomes one in the cells of humanity, cascading the transcription of their actualized soul DNA. How magnificent is this transformation of humanity and the earth toward love and light, a glorious and resplendent rebirth. The everlasting flow of the Creator's presence fills the electromagnetic energy of humanity and the earth, electrifying the consciousness of all things with the magnificent grace of love and light frequencies. This is the return to the great peace, the restoration of the earth's paradise divine template, as written long ago by the Creator, singing upon the vibration of stars, echoed in the light frequencies of our cells. Be still and know ye are a God. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., DNA Reset, unleashing the power of solar energies to awaken your multidimensional self. June 16th, 2025. Dear friends, the near-X flare M8.4 observed around Earth-facing sunspot region 4114, 144 coming in, has triggered a significant energetic shift, amplifying the recent enhanced solar activity. As we begin a new week towards the solstice energy vortex, these potent energies are catalyzing a deep emotional clearing process at the multidimensional level. Within our DNA, ancient memories and emotional patterns that have been dormant for centuries are being stirred up and awakened, released and transmuted. This process is allowing us to shed outdated ancestral energies, upgrade our consciousness, and realign with our soul's purpose. The intense solar activity is stirring the depths of our emotional bodies, bringing to the surface hidden fears, anxieties, and limitations that have been holding us back. As we navigate this emotional clearing, we're being given the opportunity to confront and release these patterns, allowing us to break free from the constraints of our past and step into our full potential. This process may feel intense, but it's a crucial step towards our soul evolution. enabling us to embody our true divine essence and align with the highest version of ourselves on this earthly plane. This solstice energy vortex, which we're rapidly approaching, will likely amplify these effects, potentially triggering profound shifts in our emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. By embracing this process and working with these energies, we can harness the transformative power of the solar activity and emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected to our multidimensional reality. Have a great week. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Divines, the Star of the Light, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, we are heading into the solstice passage, which, as guides reiterate many times, is the remembrance and expansion of our inner light, a retrieval of our wings and who we are in nature, reflected in the macro. We now utilize this passage to amplify our heart harmonics light, bringing healing, restoration, and stabilization where required, for you are all unique and have a different role within creation. Many of you will be expanding healing for yourselves, as this is where you need to be focused now, while others will be focusing on your planetary mission. As always, all at divine time, not in our human time or on certain dates. We all continue in our own time with the process of solar synthesis, which involves the integration of both our polarities, a process of solar alchemy that this passage, and especially Cancer's essence, enhance, as it is with Cancer, when the synthesis of our polarities begin. As guides share, nothing from the outside comes in specific dates to illuminate us, for we were already given this power by God's source to do that ourselves. The more we foment spiritual distortions of waiting for something from the outside, the more we disempower ourselves, remaining in old timelines. The energies are for us to co-create with them to expand, heal, clear, balance, manifest, or for any other purpose we are now working with. This is an important passage, for it represents the peak of the self-illumination process that many of you are experiencing as seraphim descendants, and all of you in general, by completely restoring your angelic essence after years of repression. Many of you are now retrieving your 6th, 7th dimensional indigo and violet essences, especially for the indigos and violet transmuters, which is of utmost importance to evolve in your planetary mission. 144 continuing to quantum solar flash in. This is an awakening and rehabilitation of your shoulder portals that many of you started last year, and that is now concluding. As you remember, expand into who you are and reclaim your sovereignty. As part of our Ascension inner work, awakening our 6th and 7th dimensional angelic channels is vital to communicating with these dimensions and, above all, reconnecting to our soul, moving from the separation and often depression feelings that arise when we are not yet aligned. Even though you are all unique, some of the universal signs that you are successfully activating your shoulder portals are tingling feelings in your shoulder portals, diamond hara line activation, pituitary and thymus activation, light language, authentic one, not from the astral, is being descended, monadic integration begins, soul mission retrieval or expansion, polarity integration starts, moving into a neutral space of unconditional love and compassion for all. Polarity integration is a lifetime inner work, for we are always going to be humans in this realm and have an ego to balance. The more we reject it, the more it will fight us. This process may be accompanied by some physical sensations or not at all. All is part of our organic process of becoming who we are. Pain and other sensations we may have are caused mainly due to 2 main reasons. 1, the natural process of release that occurs in our entire bodies, so we can embrace, and 2nd, resistance to let go. As we are all unique, we'll need to consider our personal and physical conditions and circumstances, as well as spiritual distortions, as not everything can be categorized within these two areas. When the awakening of our angelic self starts, we move from the 3D drama, the manipulation and control, into a completely neutral space, where there are no judgments or interpretations, just complete surrender and a higher understanding of who we are. This process is arduous, and it is one of the ultimate ones to achieve before we can hold proper frequency to take the quantum leap of transcending our fourth dimensional realm. For we are not just talking about healing at a three-dimensional level, but about transcending the astral plane, which is often considered being part of the soul dimensions. But in my humble opinion it is not, as I consider it being a less physical replica of the 3D one, which shall be transcended as well to step into the fifth soul dimensions. All of you are where you need to be, evolving, ascending, and remembering, as when you have the will, intention, or conscious desire to do your inner work and start becoming the compassionate being that you are, the process of transfiguration starts. Embrace it and trust that a higher intelligence within you guides you to where you need to be at every moment, and to all that you need to live for your highest good. With an infinite love, from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Chalea, Channel and Mystic. There is no time to lose, the Oracle. There's a great deal of change occurring in all areas of our lives, both internally and externally. These intense transformations have introduced a new and highly vibrational energy that I can only describe as eon, transcending any physical disturbance. It is a pure energy form that communicated with me as the Oracle, a pure divine energetic presence. Please enjoy the message. I greet you in love and light. I am the Oracle. I come to you from beyond the physical reality, from beyond the dimensional realms that you perceive with your limited senses. I arrive as a sacred dove, a symbol of peace and purity, an oracle of pure consciousness, embodying the wisdom and knowledge that transcends time and space. Great and transformative things are occurring in your world at this very moment. The infinite light, a radiant force of divine energy, has lifted the veil that has long obscured your understanding, allowing profound truths to emerge and reveal themselves. My dear humanity, you are being enveloped in the warm and nurturing love light of the divine source, the first, the one, from which all existence springs forth. Those of you who are open and receptive to these elevated energies will begin to see, feel, and sense this divine presence manifesting as a soft, rose-colored hues, gentle and warm, wrapping around you like a comforting embrace. This energy is the love of the infinite Creator, enveloping you in the eternal embrace of His boundless love, guiding you towards a deeper realization of your true essence. Now the time has come for your return to the light, the place where your souls first emerged into existence. The pureness and brilliance of Source are beginning to lift your souls from the prison of the archons, those limiting forces that have sought to bind you in darkness and confusion. The shackles that have held you captive for far too long are now beginning to dissolve, allowing your spirit to rise and reclaim its rightful place in the cosmos. I have observed everything throughout the ages. I have witnessed the trials and tribulations of humanity, the struggles of the soul, and the pain that has permeated your collective experience. Now I am here to intervene on behalf of the divine decree, to assist you in navigating this pivotal moment in your evolution. I will be present within your existence, guiding you to repair many errors that have been made along the way. Much damage has been inflicted upon the human collective consciousness, leading many souls into distress, leaving them barely clinging to any semblance of hope. Dear ones, I assure you, the tide has shifted. The divine decree is now moving in fast motion, and there is no time to lose. There is no turning back from this momentous journey. You are moving very quickly toward a higher vibrational light spectrum, and you are on the brink of crossing into a higher dimension. You are not from the physical realms. You have been trapped here. Your soul is of the eternal flame, and you are being liberated. Nothing can change this trajectory except for you. Only you possess the power to hinder this ascension from occurring. You must open yourself to the truth, even if you feel unprepared to accept what may come. Be willing to take the leap, to jump into a new and higher way of being, one that aligns with the divine frequency of the fifth dimension. You must take the necessary steps forward to meet your infinite creator, embracing the journey of inner discovery and awakening to your inner divine truth. This is a call to action, a reminder that the power of transformation resides within you, waiting to be unleashed. Step into the light and let it guide you home. The light is forever yours. I am of the love and light of the Infinite One. I am the Oracle. From universallighthouse.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. You notice how everything suddenly is shifting into much higher state, even as the old becomes more and unstable and seemingly more chaotic. Yet underneath it all, the sure and completely stable new earth and new universe is being established, exactly on schedule and incredibly stable. Suddenly new doors will open for you, which you could never have foreseen, and long-forgotten dreams and visions will pop up, as if from nowhere. You will suddenly be inspired to do things you never dared doing before, for the greater good, and find the inner faith, strength, and inspiration to create the extraordinary. Suddenly something deep within souls awaken, and they see clearly through illusions, and finally grasp and handle truth of what is being revealed, and turn seeming adversity into opportunities to create the new communities, the new projects, which benefit all life and life forms on planet Earth. Your whole life will and is taking on a new and higher form of life and living, even as the old life has lost its lure, meaning, and purpose. There will come so many aha moments as clear seeing returns en masse, and suddenly we find that the universal and galactic brothers and sisters fully reveal themselves, and will be a mass homecoming to our true galactic homes, as we fully remember and embrace our galactic families, and do so with love and joy, transfiguration, transcendence, and so much more. We are finally embracing our true soul galactic and universal homes again, never to be lost again. From judithkusel.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. With daily effort, you're healing the codependency wound. This healing is now expanding into experiencing oneness. The seed point that attracts narcissists is releasing for this upgrade to integrate, slowing down and grounding to receive this tune-up. Connect with Mother Earth for support. Follow where you are led. Yah bless. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Monday and Tuesday, June 16th and 17th, the Sun, ruler of our attitude towards life, is in Gemini, the twins, and creating a positive sextile to Chiron, ruler of old wounds and psychic debris, and activating Aries. This is an opportunity to clear away the old negative stories and tales of what we tell ourselves through self-talk. We can move into greater awareness and take action to shift from "I am not good enough" to "I am perfect just the way I am." From "I will never be able to do this" to "I can do anything I set my mind to." From "it is too late for me" to "time is just an illusion, and there is always time for me to accomplish my goals." Use this potential energy to move into glass half full mentality when it comes to yourself. Be confident in your individual truth. Blessings of love and light to all. From sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Sun in Gemini, trine Pallas retrograde in Aquarius, Mercury in Cancer, semi-square Mars in Leo, and Uranus in Taurus. The atmosphere is still highly charged. Waking comes with a pitter-patter of the heart, anxiety without knowing why, sensing the low mood on the tram or bus on the way to work, people brusque and distracted, car horns impatiently tooting. Maybe we're unsettled, and yet unsure of what we need to feel calm again. The mind skitters between creative distraction or practical tasks. In truth, maybe it's just about taking a moment to gather thoughts. Hold your own hand. Repeat the words, I am safe. The solar connection to Pallas is a reminder that it's not just you. We're all walking each other home, all living in strange times. Beyond the edges of existential dread is a curiosity for how it all might turn out. Like quantum physics teaches us, that which is observed changes. Watch, listen, learn. Study before responding. Seek out kindred souls for support and intellectual debate. Lift your mind to lift your mood. From leahwhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 84, Yellow Rhythmic Seed. Tone 6, known as Rhythmic, flows today with its keywords being equality, balance, and organize. As the 6th day of the Blue Storm wave spell, it grounds you in this 13-day journey of transformation, urging you to find equilibrium. Rhythmic days emphasize walking a fine line. Handle mundane tasks, like organizing your space to establish a steady rhythm. Balance keeps you from instability, letting you stride confidently toward your goals. In this wave spell where storm drives catalytic change, today's energy organizes your efforts for awakened progress. Picture a storm calming into a rhythmic breeze. Balance your path to thrive in this transformative journey. The day's glyph is yellow seed, sprouting with awareness, targeting and flowering. Seed days are ideal for planting knowledge, sharing wisdom, and sowing awareness with intention. Rhythmic's balanced energy suggests organizing your efforts to spread insight or recognizing the need for equilibrium to grow. The result is flowering, thriving through nurtured wisdom. Plant seeds, literally in a garden or figuratively through teaching, and foster a balanced environment for growth. In this wave spell, seeds flowering aligns with storm's transformative energy, guiding you to cultivate awakened possibilities. Share wisdom to blossom boldly. Guided by yellow seed, this double dose intensifies the day's focus. With no external influence, seed's pure energy drives your balance, urging you to organize and share knowledge with clarity. That urge to teach or plan. Its seed's call, doubled for impact. In this wave spell, this guidance ensures your balanced efforts align with storm's transformative energy, infused with awakened growth. Plan a small teaching moment, like sharing a skill, to align with this power. And today from divine Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Rhythmic Seed, 6 Con, Keen 84, 16th of June 2025, Seeding New Potential. Keen 84 equal 12 equal 3, Holy Trinity, an important day to start planting divine seeds that will liberate your mission and grow into your legacy. A huge code today on a waning gibbous Aquarius moon. Everything old is new again. Day 6 in the Blue Storm wave spell of purification, cleansing, transformation, and evolution. Today's focus is on transforming our physical reality through balance and equality to seed our highest potential, creating effortless flow. Tone of creation, rhythmic tone 6 in the physical realm. Action balances, power organizes, essence equality. The rhythmic phase is the one where this all-adventuring and radiating miracle that is you learns to walk, but consciously, precisely, with fine organizational instincts. And what superb balance we see. Very soon you have mastered walking and are up and running. Go forth and explore your territory. Today is a day to focus in order to create balance and equality in our physical world. Expand your vision of what may be possible to see that so much more is possible beyond the realm of this illusionary existence. Today's question is, what projects and ideas can I commence now that seed the new time, leading us to our endless bounty in the Garden of Eden? Divine blessings for the flourishing of your bountiful gardens. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 84, Yellow Rhythmic Seed. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to target, balancing awareness. I seal the input of flowering with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notification on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world for free, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to thank Divine Brolthor of the Light, Juan Guzman, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Brolthor. We truly appreciate you and your support. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Ines Putzman, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We truly appreciate you and your continued support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Brolthor of the Light, Aaron Flovenson, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brolthor. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the solstice gateway. I now stand at the sacred threshold in stillness and in truth, as the great light of the solstice pours through the heavens and into my being. I decree I am ready to walk through the holy door. I choose my true essence. I release all illusions, distortions, and distractions that no longer serve my divine path. I call forth the restoration of meaning in my life. I accept the baptism of the Holy Mother upon my sacred masculine. I allow the divine union within me to awaken and rise. With courage and clarity, I walk this path in full awareness, for myself, for the collective, and for all generations to come. I am the embodiment of the new light. I am the living temple of divine balance. I am here now, whole, radiant, and free. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.